Today on Smiles Behind Lupus.
Have to push myself because I feel bad, like as a friend, for all the stuff that I've missed because of being sick all the time. Hey guys, happy Sunday, happy Mother's Day to all of our mothers, fathers that are playing the role of mother, those that have lost babies that are still mothers but their babies are in heaven. I really am not into the man-made holidays, never have been, but more so after losing my mom, like I just don't really celebrate like Mother's Day, as far as like, my son called me this morning and talked to him and got a thousand texts from people that you don't even talk to during the year, but they send you Happy Mother's Day texts. But yeah, no plans. Pain is really bad. So currently Michael just left to go to practice. I'm trying to find something on TV. I'm not going. I just told him like I physically can't at this point. It's about 1:30. So I put everything for him and the other coaches to figure it out. I didn't even text the other parents to see if they're going to be there because they're in the holidays, a lot of them. And they're like, we're having practice on Saturdays. On Mother's Day. Yes, we have practice on Mother's Day, my birthday, anniversaries. And if we could do Christmas, he would do Christmas. Like, that's just how my husband is. We're not into holidays. But after I eat this sandwich, I'm going to take some medicine. Take some medical marijuana and probably a pain pill and a muscle relaxer. Like, I can't tolerate it. The weather is super rainy and stormy. Sorry, I'm trying to like change that. Maybe that's better. So it's just inflamed on 10, didn't go to church, anything. So I'll try to come back a little later and hoping I'm feeling better. Alright guys, so I did eat. I just got out of the shower. Yes, I put the same shirt back on. But why my husband, he's like, oh no, you don't have to go to practice. I got it. I can figure it out and get some parents to help me. Why he didn't call me like 4 times? Because he couldn't figure it out. Even though I had every uniform that needed to be passed out clearly labeled with the rubber band and the child's name. There's no names. Yes, they are. You probably just ramble through the bag and start taking the rubber bands off and not paying attention. And I said, well, since you've done that, I even typed a piece of paper that the parents have to sign and what they are getting when they sign. Yes. And I had the sign-in sheet already on the clipboard. I had the schedule for the mobile meet sign up so they can start taking the money since it's Saturday. I put some copies of the itinerary inside of the manila envelope and it's labeled on the outside. How much you want to bet he'll call me back saying where are the itineraries? Gotta love him. But I just took my meds, so I'm gonna rest. I'll come back. Hey guys, happy Monday. Apologize, I did not come on earlier. We had lunch with photographers that been helping the club out, and we had to go over a few things. So yeah, we I don't know, I kind of got sick. Really, like, I don't know if it was the food because it was actually pretty decent. I went to another broken egg, or if it's just, I think it's something with my back that's like, I don't know. But as soon as I got home, I was like, did not feel good with my stomach. And then I laid down. I see my GI doctor tomorrow at 2. Have a hair appointment at 3. Don't know how I'm going to do it. When the girl said she could do my hair at 3, I just was like, okay, because I need my hair done. And I scheduled both at 3, but then I called the doctor to see if they had something early, and she's like, oh, I had a 2 o'clock cancel. So my plan is to get there at like 1:45. He shouldn't take long to do this appointment, and then I'll go straight there from there to the hairdresser. I'm just praying that works. I have no other options at this point. But I was sleeping so good, like peacefully good. I was sleeping, and then my husband calls, and I'm like, yes. And he's like, oh, I didn't mean to call you. And I'm like, really? So now I'm wide awake, but I'm tired, and I still feel like crap. But when I tell y'all that medical marijuana, like, I can function with the high tide. It kind of takes the edge off so I can do whatever I have to do. It makes you kind of spacey, but you're not, like, sleepy. But when that pain hit me, like 90 to nothing, when I got home with my stomach and my back and everything, I did 2 inhalations of that Granddaddy Purple. When I tell y'all, by the time I laid my butt from doing the inhalation, laid down, Michael was talking to me about a couple things, and at that point I was doing that, what I'm doing right now, and he was like, oh, I'm getting ready to go. That was the last time I remember, and I was asleep. Like, that was like the best 30-minute sleep ever. And I'm supposed to go to a graduation tonight. Graduation, I think, is at 7:30 or something, my brother said, but they're gonna get there at 6:30. I don't really, like, I want to go to the graduation. It's my sister-in-law's sister, who she lives with them and has always pretty much lived with them, so it's kind of like she might as well just be my niece. So it's her graduation. I really want to go to support her, but at the same time, like I told Michael, I don't know if I can tolerate sitting, because it's at a football stadium. But you know what? If I can't, I can't. Do I feel bad? Yeah, kind of. But do I care? No. Like, I'm just at that point to where I just don't feel good, and I'm pushing myself every day to try to make it until I can get this epidural. Like, that's how bad the pain is. And I don't know what else to do. Like, I can't even drive now when I'm driving. I shouldn't say I can't drive. When I do drive, I'm having to put my car in park. You guys remember, or maybe not, like a while ago, I was having to do that because I couldn't press down long on the gas. My foot is going numb, and it's excruciating pain. So it's just becoming more and more difficult. Hey guys, so I just wanted to close out the video. Is it 11:30 or is it midnight? It's 11:30. Me and Michael just got finished doing medals from that track meet because it was so out of order. So we had to come home and recount it. And then what ended up happening, I was so tired when I got home. I had left the window down in my car, the back seat. Metal's wet. I mean, they're metal, so the ribbon's wet. My seat was wet. Everything was like soaked. I didn't go back to sleep after I came on earlier. But I just laid in the bed just in agonizing pain. So tomorrow I see my GI doctor. Like I said. So right now, just getting me some cranberry juice. And I'm gonna go take a shower and call it a night because I'm just miserable. For us to get through those awards, I used my High Tide and my CBD one with no relief. One thing that's exciting news, Florida just passed for smokable marijuana. I'm so excited. I don't even know how to smoke it, but I'm sure gonna do it. I'm gonna call them in the morning because I don't see it on the website for Satera. Sorry, I boiled some eggs, so I'm gonna just put them in a plastic bag. My husband likes me to peel them beforehand, but I'm not peeling them. Not tonight. So yeah, they approved it. They did a big special on the news tonight. So I looked on Trulieve, which those are the only ones that are the only dispensaries that are here in Florida. And they have it already. And the price is actually not bad. And the law that's passed, you can have no more than 4 ounces on you at a time. So I don't know if there's like a limit. So I guess like if you go in, you can't purchase more than 4 ounces. But I'm assuming you can come back and purchase more. I don't know how that works. But 4 ounces is, my husband said, is like almost like a sandwich bag full. That is insane. But I guess there are people that need it that much. But I know the pure strands of the oil, well, you know, the vape that I use works so much better than the wellness side of things. So I'm excited. And one of the doctors even did a segment and was saying that how much better it's going to help people. Because when you do the oils, you're losing some of the chemicals of the marijuana. Because it's like evaporating. So the strand is a lot better. So I'm like so excited because I'm like, can I get it now? Like, I don't know, because it's smokable and the vape is like oral smokable, but I don't know if my script covers that, because if it does, tomorrow I'm going to the other dispensary and getting the smokables, because you can get the actual like weed in a container, or they have pre-rolled, I guess, like blunt thing, not blunts, but pre-rolled weed that you can smoke, which will probably be a good thing for me because I don't know how to do all of that. Hey, is what it is. But yeah, I'm excited. That's a big, and one more big step for Florida and for the medical marijuana. I just feel like every state should already have medical marijuana. Heck, it should be just legal, period. But we know that ain't gonna happen because they want their hands in any kind of money that they can possibly get, or anything to like screw up someone's life just because you got some natural product on you. I'm just saying. So, with that being said, I'm rambling yet again. So I will come back tomorrow, but be blessed. Hey guys, happy Wednesday. So today is my first day, not first day. Did I go anywhere Sunday? No, didn't go anywhere Sunday. Monday, we had that meeting with our photographer that's for the club. But after that, I've been in the house, in pain. So I canceled. Yesterday I had my GI appointment and hair appointment scheduled, and I had to cancel because the pain was so bad. And the only reason I'm out right now is I've been working on our church's t-shirts, and so they're ready to pick up. And I told the church secretary that I would pick them up, but it's in a whole other city, which is 20 minutes away. And then I'm going to my friend's house to take her lunch and finally get to physically see the baby. I've only seen pictures, and I think she's a month old, and I feel so bad that. Yeah, I haven't felt good, and it's I think she had the baby, I can't remember the date, but she had the baby. I knew she had a C-section, so I knew it was going to take a minute for her to recover. And then I had my mediport taken out, so I was trying to recover from that. And then she ended up going back in the hospital for 3-4 days for an abscess that was related to her C-section. So it just hasn't worked out, and I just have to push myself because I feel bad as a friend for all the stuff that I've missed because of being sick all the time. I remember when she got married, I was at her secret wedding, and then she had a big wedding, which I was in the big wedding and the secret wedding, but anything to do with the big wedding, I was not. I was hands off because I was sick, but I didn't know why I was sick, and I was dealing with the back surgeries back then, the kidney failure, all of that type of stuff. So I was just in a bad place where I didn't get to go to bridal showers. I missed her first daughter's baby shower. I've only been to one birthday party of the first daughter, and she's 5. And I feel bad as a friend because I always, had to cancel because one minute I could be okay, or I just went out to go to the doctor and now I'm zapped and I have no more energy left. I mean, and she understands, but then in the back of my head, sometimes some of her other friends that I feel she's closer to now because I'm not there, and they are involved in couples things and stuff like that, whereas I'm always was stuck at home. And so now that my back is haywire, I was just look, I went and I saw her at the hospital. But the thing is, I didn't even know she was in the hospital because I was going to try to go see her and stuff like that. And it's just chronic illness definitely hinders and hurts relationships with family and friends. Even though they may say they understand, it eventually gets to the point to where that friend or family kind of knows, hey, she's probably not gonna can't make it, so I'm not even gonna let them know, kind of thing. So it's very stressful, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna go take her a salad after I pick up these t-shirts, which the shirts I was supposed to pick up at 11:30. That's what I told him. I thought I was gonna be there at 11:30, but that didn't work out. Tomorrow I'm volunteering for the human trafficking organization that I signed up to volunteer for. There's an event tomorrow which I signed up through 2 months ago to say that I would do it because it was really close to the house at a school. So I'm gonna do it, and then I'm also then I guess a glutton for punishment. We're gonna be handing out flyers to the parents and explaining what the program's about, because apparently out of all the volunteers that signed up that day, me and one other girl are the only ones that went through the whole training that signed up, which baffles me. But it doesn't baffle me, because when you do anything with volunteering, nonprofits, you know, you always seem to get more outside volunteers that have nothing to do with your organization than people that are in your organization. So I understand this lady's struggle, and she works. And the founder is a pastor's wife. So I understand totally the struggle. So I'm going to do what's called like a kindness. I don't know, remember in elementary you used to do like these little chain strips, like kindness strips or prayer strips, where you get the construction paper and you link them together and it makes like a long line. So I'm going to do that, but with kindness words to encourage the victims that are at the house. So I told them that, you know, I'll have them pre-printed with whatever be kind or not be kind, or kindness, joy, hope, peace, love, stuff like that will be on the strips. So I will pre-print those on construction paper and cut them out. And the event's tomorrow, so I probably got to do a couple, like 2 packages of construction or cardstock paper, because it'll be well over 100 people minimum. So yeah, your girl, it's like, but I know it will be something interesting, because every station that they have available, like we're gonna have an ice cream station, an origami, a paint a rock station, like it's like an arts and craft type thing. So I had to think of something, like I'm like, well, our station isn't doing anything, because she was like, well, we may do color, like a page, something to color, because I didn't have time to come up with an interactive game. And I said, okay, well, let's do this. And she was like super thankful. So I told her, you know, hey, I'll work on it. And pretty much like when we run out, we run out. You know, I'll do what I can do, and that's it. And then we have church tonight, and then the church secretary is like, oh, well, we have an event Friday at church, like a women's event. And so she's like, we're gonna stay after church to decorate if you want to help. And I'm like, I don't really know if I'm gonna do that, because my body is screaming right now. Like, she called me this morning, it was like 9 o'clock. I wasn't even up, because I had got up at like 4 in pain, and like my joints are so stiff and swollen in my hands. I have no clue why. All right, guys, sorry if it's windy. So got the t-shirts, 2 boxes in the back seat, one for the track club, one for the church. I just left my friend's house. I took her to Zaxby's. We had salad, so I was able to sit with her for about a good, it's 2 o'clock. I think I got there at like 12:40, almost 1. So I got to spend almost a good hour with her and the baby, and just sitting and chit-chatting. So that was really nice. And now I'm heading to the church to drop off the shirts. I've been doing my vape pen. That's the high tide, because you know the pain is pretty bad when I'm sitting up. Well, it doesn't matter if I'm sitting or laying, it still hurts. So I just did one more of those, and then I have to go to, Jesus, people are just in such a hurry to get killed by just pulling out in front of people. So yeah, I'm gonna drop this off. Then I have to go to Walmart, but I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree first, because I know they can sell the construction paper there, and see what the quantity is. I know what the quantity is at Walmart, to see if it's cost effective to get it from Dollar Tree or just go to Walmart. So and they're in the same parking lot, so it's not like I gotta go like far. And I do need to stop and check the P.O. box, because I'm on that side of town. Alright guys, so down at the church, down at Dollar Tree only carries it in like 36 count. Walmart has like $2.40, but then the price, I probably paid $1 more the way I did it. I just didn't have the strength to go into Walmart. When I tell you I'm about to cry, my doctor just called, my pain doctor, because when I saw her last, she said, hey, try these alternatives. If it doesn't help, then we can, look into scheduling the epidural. So I called. Her scheduler was like waiting for her to respond to make sure she was scheduling the right type. But then they just called and said she needs to see me tomorrow, which I'm kind of aggravated. I understand, but like, I was just over in that city and now I gotta get up and because she only has a 9 o'clock open, and I have to get up in the morning to be able to get there by 9 with school traffic. And my nights have been, absolutely horrible with discomfort. Oh my God. They've got all this construction is going on, and like the roads are so flipping confusing on how they have it blocked off. Because like last week, one side of the road was a different way. Now today is something completely different. So literally like 7 cars just went the wrong way and had to cross between barricades to get back on the road. Anyways, so now I gotta go to this appointment. I want to go to church tonight. I don't feel good. And they're like, are you coming tonight? And I'm like, they don't understand the struggle and how hard it was for me to even get in the shower, get dressed, and make all the stops that I just made. And I really do want to go to church, but I don't know. Like, I'm really about to cry because like something is like so wrong in my back right now. When I tell y'all this pain is like on so many levels of past 10. Like, I was going so slow coming out of Dollar Tree, like I thought my legs were going to give out on me. So when I get home, I plan to take a muscle relaxer, I'm assuming. I don't even know at this point. Do a yoga thing for a little bit, and hopefully it gives me some relief, because I can't keep doing this. Like, I'm to the point of not even wanting to go to this track meet because the pain is so bad. But I'm like, who's gonna be under the tent with these kids with the other 2 parents not being there? I don't know what to do. And my husband will always be like, oh, well, we'll figure it out, with the coaches, da-da-da. And they can't. They just, I'm not saying they're not capable, but he always has to call me 1,000 times because he can't figure it out, because they're never under the tent with the kids. They're coaching. So I don't know what to do. Hey guys, so finally heading to church. I'm gonna be a few minutes late because I had to go by one of our parents' house and pick up money from a fundraiser that they did Saturday while we were at the track meet. I'm like running on fumes. I'm in so much pain. I dozed off for like 2 seconds, and then my phone was just like going off with all these track questions, and I don't know. So I'm gonna try to make it through church. I may not say the entire time, because what normally will happen, like the pastor will preach, or do the Bible study first, and then they'll do like the praise and worship part after. So probably after he's done, I'm leaving. I can't help decorate. I'm not gonna help decorate. I just can't. Michael is in extreme pain. I was like, can you drive? But he was like, no. So we had to take 2 separate vehicles because he has to help with the sound booth. and he was sitting down trying to rest for a few minutes after practice, and he was like frowning because his knee was hurting him so bad. I don't know what else at this point to do. Muscle relaxers, Percocets don't help. That's how bad the pain is. So today I have not taken any of that.